If you have been looking at Sigma 213965 14 to 24mm and still are not fully sure whether it is the right buy for your needs, that is exactly what this review is here to clear up before you spend your money. A lot of products can sound great on the listing and still end up feeling underwhelming once they are actually in your hands, so the real question is whether this one gives you solid everyday value, fits the way you plan to use it, and feels worth the price. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. As someone who's been experimenting with photography for years, I've come across my fair share of decent, good, and even great lenses. But the Sigma 14 to 24mm F2.8 DGDN art for Sony E-mount has been on my radar for a while now, and I have to say, it's definitely caught my attention. If you want to check out the details, I've included a link in the description below. This lens has a reputation for being tough, versatile, and downright impressive, and I'm excited to dive in and see if it lives up to the hype. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, let me tell you a little bit about what I'm looking for in a wide-angle lens. As an outdoor enthusiast, I'm always on the move, and I need a lens that can keep up with me. That means it's got to be durable, able to withstand the elements, and perform consistently under pressure. But it's not just about durability, a good wide-angle lens should also deliver excellent. I've been experimenting with the Sigma 14 to 24mm F2.8 for a while now, and I have to say, it's been a revelation. First of all, the lens is built like a tank, it's dust and splash proof, which is a huge plus for anyone who shoots in harsh environments. Whether you're hiking through dusty trails, shooting on a rainy day, or simply working in a humid studio, this lens is designed to keep on trucking. And when it comes to performance, I've been blown away by the image quality. The lens is capable of producing stunning images with minimal distortion and aberration, even at the wide end of the range. Now, I know what you're thinking, what about low light performance? Well, the Sigma 14 to 24mm F2.8 has got you covered there too, with a maximum aperture of f2.8 that lets in loads of light and produces incredible results even in the darkest conditions. I've shot some fantastic low-light scenes with this lens, and I've got to say, it's a real game changer. One thing that's impressed me about this lens is its ability to deliver fast autofocus, even in challenging situations. Whether I'm shooting in bright sunlight, in low light, or in a chaotic environment, the autofocus has always performed reliably and quickly. That's a huge plus for anyone who's used to shooting moving. Now, I know what you're thinking, is this lens worth the investment? Well, let me tell you, it all depends on your needs and priorities. If you're a pro or enthusiast who regularly shoots wide-angle scenes, invests in multiple cameras, and wants a lens that can keep up with your demanding schedule, this might be the perfect choice. But if you're on a tighter budget or aren't planning on shooting the same types of scenes on a regular basis, you might want to look elsewhere. For instance, if you're a landscape photographer who mostly shoots stationary scenes, you might not need the same level of durability and performance as an action or event photographer. On the other hand, if you're always on the go and need a lens that can keep up with your dynamic lifestyle, the Sigma 14 to 24mm F2.8 is definitely worth considering. Ultimately, the Sigma 14 to 24mm F2.8 DGDN art for Sony E-mount is definitely a lens that's worth considering, especially if you're an outdoor enthusiast or photographer who needs a reliable and high-performance wide-angle lens. With its impressive image quality, fast autofocus, and rugged durability, this lens has all the right ingredients to help you capture stunning wide-angle scenes and achieve your creative vision. And if you're interested in checking it out for yourself, I've included a link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.